2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns up against the Orlando Magic. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at Orlando. Early on, they've got the third best record.
And right now for the Magic, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Goga Bitadze, then it's Franz Wagner, and it's De Silva in at the power forward position. And for Phoenix, they've got Bradley Beal, Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Dunn in at the 4 spot. Hey, Doris, at what point in the year coaching staff's really starting to optimize their rosters?
Well, B.A., I think one of the fascinating things is after about 20 games, what teams do analytically is they're going to evaluate what are their best 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, and 5-man units. What are their plus minuses? What combinations work and don't work together? The fascinating piece is over the grind of an NBA season, there's always challenges. An injury that's poorly timed, or perhaps a trade at the deadline. So many things go into optimizing your roster.
Here's Wagner coming off a Suns make. Suggs. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Jalen Suggs has all the attributes necessary to be a 3-level scorer. That means the mid-range must be pure. Show him, Jalen.
Here's Booker, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner.
Well, you can see in transition, Jalen Suggs knows exactly what to do. Runs the floor, gets a quality shot in transition.
Now here's Jones. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game to the middle. Here's Beal. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Nurkic throwing his big weight around on the offensive glass right there. Go to work, Big Nurk.
Jones against Suggs. Count that bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Beal finds Booker. 4-3. Rebounded by Suggs. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
The first one falls. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Beal with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Booker for 3. Counted from distance.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Caldwell Pope against Booker. To the paint. Here's Suggs. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Suns. They trail by 1, and this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
And always a lot to find out when opponents haven't seen each other yet.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Plumlee's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Allen, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Morris in for Jones. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Black, guarded by Morris. Back to Caldwell Pope. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Over the last few years, Bradley Beal has had an unfortunate string of injuries, Doris.
BA, that's putting it mildly. If you go back to the 2019 season, he hasn't played more than 60 games since that year. Obviously, when he's healthy, this is one of the great shooters and ball-handling guards in the league. He has the physical stature and ability to be outstanding on the defensive end. It's just hard watching him get robbed of so many of these prime years. And guys, we all know when Bradley Beal is healthy, he is a problem. It's a combo guard you're looking at, considerable range and playmaking ability.
And he sinks the second.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Wagner, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Morris. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Harris against Beal. Clock at 6. Outside O'Neal. Launches it. Phoenix no good that time either. Harris outside. Pass to Black. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Orlando ahead. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Orlando.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
They've got Grayson Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's De Silva. Still no points. From outside the arc. Black, no good. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Okogie. Softly drops in the floater.
You can see the willingness of Josh Okogie to mix it up. This guy muscles that through the net.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Okogie. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk about it, BA. 2021, up 2-0 in the finals, lose the series. 2022, win 64 games, look like a juggernaut, get bounced in the second round. 2023, new owner and the KD trade. 2024, swept in the first round. A crazy stretch.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Orlando making their last shot. Oh, Booker's shot goes despite the contact.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Phoenix making some changes. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal, and it's Bradley Beal in for Allen. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Wagner. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Harris. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Houston. Good on both. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 1. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. Dunn. Orlando with the rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Jones against Suggs. Jones, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Jones. From the high post. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
BA, this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
That's good from Jones.
Tyus Jones, such a quietly efficient and productive guard. What I like about this young man, he always plays to his strengths.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Caldwell Pope. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Wagner. 46 seconds left in the second period. Pure from 3-point range.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Beal surveying the D. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Off target with the open look.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Outside O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 1. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Suns ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back with you shortly.
23.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focus and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. On the court for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Goga Bitadze. And it's De Silva in at the 4. Nurkic a screen on Caldwell Pope. Booker can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Suggs with the bucket.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Beal outside. Here's Booker. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Beal, the pass to Dunn. Misses from close range.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. They set the pick to the inside. Dunn powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Now, Tyus Jones in pick and roll action is just so solid, folks. Always makes the right decision.
Jones against Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Beal. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Phoenix shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Harris is checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Suggs. Free throw drops for Beal. Here's Black. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Phoenix, stand on your feet and give a warm welcome to you.
We've got a chance here, so let's take a look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the league's stingiest teams. Orlando, number 1.
They've been able to consistently slow opponents, using every tool they have to shut them down.
Harris passes to Caldwell Pope. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Pass to Beal. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. It's Booker on the wing. Looking to get back on track. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
And Doris, at 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds, Jusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
BA, we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old-school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim, not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Jones grabs the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Down low. Here's Booker. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to De Silva. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. And it's a 4-point Magic lead. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Booker against Caldwell Pope. Now here's Booker, guarded closely. Nurkic a screen on Caldwell Pope. Booker for 3. And he stays with it. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Orlando ahead, leading by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Royce O'Neal, Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Suns trail by 4. Outside Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Isaac finds Harris. He takes it in. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Shot clock at 6. Here's Black. Cash money from 16 feet away. And the Magic lead by 4.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Here we go, one-on-one. O'Neal pulls it in.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Allen, left side. Pass to O'Neal. Now Plumlee. Allen outside. Okogie on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple.
Boy, Okogie is somewhat streaky. If he can knock down consistent threes, look out, folks.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Nurkic has checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Jones in for Allen. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Oh, my. The experience coming into play there. Nurkic showing poise, draining the big-time shot.
Beal against Wagner. Batase with a screen from the high post. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a one-point game. Intercepted. Wagner against Beal. Back to Wagner. From the high post. And yep, it's good. And the Magic lead by 3.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Here's Nurkic. It's rebounded by Batase.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Suggs finds Wagner. Cash.
At 6'9", Franz Wagner is a great option late. That size allows him to get a good look under pressure. Wow.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando with the ball. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Suggs outside. Doubled by Dunn to the left side wing. And stolen by Booker.
Only one defender will get the steal in the stat sheet, but both guys made an impact there on D.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
Good on the first. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And Booker gets double-teamed. Three-pointer, Beal can't get the three to fall. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Dunn outside. From the arc. Money. And that one brings them within 1. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Suggs, and now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie